Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Hirocks, and this is Hirok Talukdar. Today's topic of discussion is cheapest 4G recharge plan in India, which gives the most value for money. Today we are going to discuss the differences or the advantages of JIO versus Airtel plans. So let's not waste any time, let's go ahead. So the first thing first is which companies mostly give 4G plans in India. There are Airtel, there is JIO, there are Vodafone and Idea. So the Vodafone and Idea network is not really working well. You can talk to your friends who have Vodafone and Idea network. I am not going to focus on Vodafone and Idea. I will only focus on Airtel and JIO today and compare their plans and show you that which plan gives the most value for money. So let's the war begin in between JIO versus Airtel. So what I have done is I have differentiated or categorized the plans in different categories. Because there are different kinds of plan, you can't compare a plan of JIO which gives you the least facilities with a plan of Airtel which gives you the most facilities. So you have to categorize them. You have to categorize them in different facilities, and after that, based on that, you can compare JIO versus Airtel. So there are few categories which I have done. One is affordable packs, one is the packs which give 1 GB per day data, 1.5 GB per day data, 2 GB and 3 GB per day data, and there are some packs called long-term pack. So let's go into each one of them, whichever is suitable for you. That also I will describe, what are the advantages of using that plan, and after that see which plan gives you the most value for money. So first come affordable plan. Generally all the people, all the service provider MNPs, they try to hide these plans. They try to hide these plans from you. I will show you in their website later in this video that you have to really search for these plans. So these plans are for very limited data users like our parents. There are parents of us who don't use much of 4G data but who needs unlimited talk time. So for them this is very useful pack. And another thing is there are people who has Wi-Fi at home like me, Wi-Fi at home as well as at workplace, so they don't need huge mobile data. Mostly mobile data need of them is on road when they are transporting from home to office and office to home or home to shop or shop to home, and they probably need mostly the unlimited talk time. So for them this pack is very suitable. This is very pocket friendly pack, but you get least amount of 4G data out of it, but it is pocket friendly. So that's the thumbs up. I do my parents recharge by these packs only. So there are few JIO packs. I have found two packs here, one for 21 8 days, 1 month, and one for 11 month kind of. So one gives you at 129 rupees and what comes at 1299 rupees. And for Airtel there are four such packs: 24 days, 28 days, 84 days and 365 days. So for these four packs, these are the amounts: 129, 149, 379, 1498 respectively. So it's very tough to compare that which one is best and which one is worst. So what I have done is I have broken them into rate per day. So this comes at 129 rupees in 28 days, so 4.61 rupees per day. So I have decomposed, or I have calculated all the plans in rate per day basis, and based on that I have shown you which plan is best and which plan is worst. So rate per day basis, you can see this, if you take this 11 months plan from JIO, which comes at 3.87 rupees per day, so it gives you most advantage. But remember one thing, this plan has a problem of you need to have a 4G mobile for this. But this 365 days plan in Airtel, which comes at 1498 rupees, so 4.1 rupees per day, so it's little higher, but it's little higher means it's around 6% higher. I have done the comparison and shown you what's the rate difference. But this plan actually comes in 2G mobile also. So if your parents have 2G mobile which doesn't have a 4G connectivity, then also this plan works, but which is not the case for JIO. But considering 4G mobile, actually this JIO pack gives you the most effective, most cost efficient way of using. And this guy is comes next in Airtel, 365 days for 1 year and 1498 is the amount. Both gives 24 GB amount of data, and so if you have a 2G mobile of your parents, you can go for this. If you have a 4G mobile, you can go for this. That's my recommendation. So let's go ahead to little higher end plan, which is 1 GB per day. So it's good for day to day usage who doesn't use lots of video and all from 4G mobile. But the thing is they have some data consumption which is limited to 1 GB per day. In that case you can use this plan. So JIO have one such plan and Airtel has two such plan. So in 24 days JIO takes 149 rupees and 24 days 199 rupees is the Airtel plan. And 28 days 219 rupees is the Airtel plan. So here you can see 6.21 rupees per day it comes, and here it is 8.2 rupees and 7.8 rupees. So this guy is the most worst with respect to rate per day, and this guy is the best. This gives you most value for money, and Airtel takes around 33% more money per day from you for the same service. So this kind of you can go for this 24 days for 149 rupees this pack if you have limited data usage. The next thing I will go for is 1.5 GB per day pack, and these are very good for day-to-day usage, and they are the most popular plans. Most of us who has quite a bit of data usage from 4G mobile, we use this plan. So there are four offerings and almost head-to-head offerings from Airtel, and these are the rate per day you can see. So here the most effective plan comes for the 11 months from JIO. You have to recharge it by 2121 and 6.31 rupees per day it comes to. And for Airtel in 28 days there is a plan of 249. It comes to almost 8.9 rupees per day. So this is the most cost non-effective plan. But the thing is, if you don't want to do this recharge, actually most of us go for this 399 plans also. But there is a catch I want to show you. Actually, even for 56 days the 399 plan, with respect to that, this 28 days 199 packs give you a very little advantage. This is 7.13 rupees per day, this is 7.11 rupees, but rather you can go for this 84 days plan, which is 55 rupees, and which comes at 6.6 rupees. So almost 50 paisa save per day. So that's the beauty of rate per day. It gives you a clear picture that which plan to go for. So here my take is this 11 months plan is the most cost effective, and this 28 days Airtel plan is the worst from value for money perspective. The next thing, I have shown the same thing in a graph. So basically here this is the graph for JIO, and this is the graph for Airtel, and this is the rate per day, and here is the duration. So here you can see JIO is always less and Airtel is always more, except this 56 days plan where both becomes equal. But there is a catch. The Airtel plan is truly unlimited, but for JIO there is a 6 paisa per minute charge you need to give when you call to the other network. So this is another aspect which you need to think of when you recharge. The next thing is 2 GB per day pack. So 2 GB per day pack is also very good for day-to-day usage. It is a little higher end kind of pack. Who use a little higher amount of data per day, they can use these packs. So here also almost head-to-head, 28 days, 56 days, and 84 days. 3 packs come for JIO. Same packs come for Airtel. But you can see the value differences for 84 days pack and 56 days pack. All are 56 days pack, they are pretty head to head, but for 28 days pack and 84 days pack Airtel takes around 20% and 16% more money from us. So the per day basis, I believe this 84 days pack is the most value for money pack if you go for 2 GB per day packs, and this 28 days Airtel packs is the worst. But here also I have shown the same thing as a graphical plot. So here the number of days are there, here the rate is there. Always the JIO is lower, except this 56 days pack when they come to almost head to head. But here also Airtel is truly unlimited, but JIO charges 6 paisa per minute to other network calls. So this is another aspect you need to keep in mind. The next thing is 3 GB per day pack. So 3 GB per day pack is not so pocket friendly, it's not so popular, but people who has very high data usage, so who don't care for money but they want to download videos, they want to see live streaming matches, for them this pack is obviously suitable. So JIO offer one such pack only for 28 days 349 rupees, so around 12 rupees 50 paisa per day. But Airtel offers two such pack for 28 days and 56 days for 398 and 558. So here Airtel kind of beats JIO. So for 56 days you get 3 GB per day pack for 558 rupees, which comes to around 10 rupees per day. So this is the most cost effective, and for Airtel only, if you want to recharge for 28 days, then probably this pack is better than Airtel, because Airtel costs you 14% more. So here also the same thing applies, basically, that Airtel is truly unlimited but JIO is not. So there is some pack called long-term pack which is not recommended, and it is very costly from JIO. So for 360 days, almost 12 months, it's come for 5,000 rupees actually. So there are 350 GB data, so it's almost 1 GB per day, but it comes with a 13 rupees 90 paisa per day rate, so which is not good, and I won't recommend this pack, but this pack is there, so that's why I wanted to inform to you. So next come Herox take. What's my take? So the my take is, the mobile service provider, whatever MSP gives you best service at your home in terms of coverage, in terms of connectivity, at your home, at your workplace, take that plan. Because there are value differences, but value differences are not that much that if some MSP gives bad coverage at your home or at your workplace, you will take that still. So whichever is better in between JIO and Airtel, take that. If both of them, let's say, comes head to head in terms of coverage, then go for JIO. If the difference in rate, what I have shown you, mostly JIO is cheaper than Airtel, so there is a difference in rate is there, right? I have shown that in a separate column. So that difference in rate is more than your top up amount of JIO, which comes for the 6 paisa per minute charge to other network. If the top up it is more than the top up, then go for JIO, otherwise go for Airtel. So the JIO pack plus the top up, that need to be lesser than the Airtel pack, then you go for JIO, otherwise go for Airtel. So that's my take. And there is a recommendation which I also use. So take a dual SIM mobile, use JIO as the primary SIM and Airtel as the secondary SIM. So it gives you the best connectivity, because whenever JIO is there you can use JIO, whenever Airtel is there you can use Airtel. So it gives you the best connectivity, and you can recharge the JIO SIM with the base data packs which I have shown you, and based on your data need also, and at the cheapest rate you can use your JIO SIM, and you can use your JIO SIM as the primary SIM. And what you can do, you can recharge your Airtel SIM with a 49 rupees pack which comes for 28 days, and gives you 38.52 rupees talk time, just to keep connectivity. Do it, and which comes to be a nominal price of 1.75 rupees per day. And so your Airtel connectivity will be there, and JIO will be your primary SIM. So it will serve your both connectivity purpose as well as it will be the most cheapest. So this is the most optimal thing which I think, and I would recommend that for you. The next thing is website link. Probably all of you know this. I will show you, give this thing into description box also. These are the links you can use to find out the plans for 4G recharges for JIO and Airtel. Just to give you a brief description, very shortly I can show you this thing. I have already opened them. So this is the JIO page which I have already opened. So this is pretty pretty organized, I think. So there are 2G plans, 1.5 2 GB per day plans, 1.5 GB per day, 1 GB per day, 3 GB per day, and long term plans. So this you can just drop down and you can get the prices from here, which I have already calculated for you, and you can recharge your mobile from this page. And another thing is they have created this new link called others. Previously the affordable pack used to come here only as a option, but now they have hide that in the others option. So these are the affordable packs. So these affordable packs you can recharge, and which gives you the cheapest 4G network, which I have already shown in my presentation. So they have hide this thing here because otherwise people are probably taking these packs and their money inflow comes down for that. So others is the option you need to go, and where you will find that. And this is the page, again the link I will give in the description box. This is the page for Airtel, and which gives you all the recharges, but here it's not that organized as JIO. So you have to really scroll down, then you have to go from page to page to find out your exact pack. But that's why this video will be useful. From my presentation you can take that which pack which is your data use and which pack you will target, and that value you can search for here. And but their kind of thing changes from circle to circle. So this is for Delhi NCR circle, but you can change your circle here and get your pack values for your circle. But mostly now across India they are mostly same, but you can really change your circle here and check out what is the pack values at your circle. The next thing next is thanks for your time, thanks for being with me for so long, and thanks for listening. And please like my videos, please share them, please do comment and let me know that what improvements need to be done in my videos. Hopefully I will do more such videos in near future, and I will come back to you. And if possible, please subscribe to my channel. Please press the bell icon, which will encourage me to create more videos, I can provide more useful informations to you. So thanks for your time, and keep in touch. Hopefully we will meet again. Bye.